sir. I'll take your word for it. Did Andrew do that?
Hey, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hometown Cable High School soccer action. Wild Bill Chase in beautiful downtown Ellenburg at Northern Adirondack High School. Today, the varsity boys team hosting the AuSable Valley Patriots and Bobcats. A pivotal Division II contest. Both teams, I believe, come into today's contest with 2-1 records, at least counting towards sectionals. Andrew Sheehan losing the ball to Zach Jarvis. Jarvis comes up here on the right side. Jarvis with the ball. Puts it into the middle. That ball's knocked off the foot of the AuSable player. Sent out of bounds by Sean Burke. It'll be a blue throw. Lee LaValle with the ball. LaValle at midfield. Welch versus speed. Steps around one AuSable defender. Tries to send it back, but number 2, that's Chris Hart, making the defensive play. Ball sent up the left side, actually the right side for NAC. Today's officials, Mr. Gary Kaiser and Mr. Jeff Dickinson. Andrew Sheehan with the ball. His chip on the 18, number 8 with the head, that's Isaiah Durff. Sheehan now battling against Jody Ashline. Push is called against Ashline. It'll be a free kick for the Bobcats. September 26th, Thursday afternoon here. Keeper Stickles punches the ball out. LaValle got a foot on it. Then when an AuSable player headed it out, ball's loose in front. Number 18 for the Bobcats. That's Ryan LeDuc trying to stab the ball in the net. Lee LaValle there too, and they're unable to do so. Score remains 0-0. Yeah, we missed the first 2-3 minutes of this ball game due to the fact we got here a little bit late. Breezy, warm September day, about 70 degrees. Partly cloudy, I guess you could call it. Almost like a haze over the top. And number 15, Scotty Benware, stepping over the ball, goes out of bounds. LeDuc throws it in. Welch. Now Welch stepping around Isaac Durff. It's going to be picked up by Hart. They double team him. Welch continuing towards the net. His cross back. Should be a shot here. Andrew Shiskavich can't get it off cleanly. Casey Patno runs down the loose ball. He had plenty of time, nobody around him, and he shot the ball in over the end line, goal kick. Chris Hart coming out of the ball game for some reason, and actually I thought Justin Bridge, there's something wrong with him. There is. Okay, we're back here. A couple of subs came in, 2 people got hurt for AuSable, and Coach Moulton, Donnie Moulton, for the Bobcats, elected to have someone come in for Lee LaValle. It looks like Josh Strack, Patno with a pass back. Andrew Siskavich swings and misses. Nice pass back by Patno. Ball's put up. Number 9, Lucas Carter. DeCoss gets a foot on it. Back to DeCoss again. DeCoss swings and misses. A couple of swings and misses here in the last one by each team. Shot there. Jeremy Scott has to do a nice job to put that ball down to the ground. Scott, nice long punt across midfield. Bobcats with the wind in their favor, it appears to be, actually. Andrew Siskavich chip in, headed into the penalty area. And Jimmy Stickles, the national holder of the record for saves in a high school career, did that against Northeastern Clinton last weekend, a 3-1 loss. AuSable Valley has had 2 big upsets thus far here in the early going of the CVAC 2002 soccer season. They have prevailed 2-0 over PHS, and Tuesday they upended Powerhouse Seton by a score of 4-1. Ball's knocked out of bounds off, and Corey Bilo subs coming in. AuSable Valley. So a couple big upsets here in the early going, and they're against the Powerhouse Bobcats, who are not as enjoying as quite as a successful season as they have in the past. Bobcats, the last 17 years or so, have won 12 sectional titles, I believe it was. I was looking at it. A push, be outside the area. Zach Jarvis is going to take the kick. Jarvis, I believe, is a senior. His shot is low. Ball's free. Swing and a miss. Jeremy Scott diving. And then Ryan Leduc clears the ball. Hart puts it right back in on the Bobcat defense. A great chance there for the Patriots. Cleared away. Burke taken down. Now DeCos. The Patriots applying the pressure. And taken down is Zach Welch by number 8, Isaiah Durriff. Free kick for the Bobcats. Corey Bilo. His left-footed kick goes out of bounds over the end line. Goal kick. Zach Jarvis battling into the Bobcat end. Jody Ashline banks that off, and Andrew Siskavich is out of bounds right in front of the Bobcat bench. Ashline with the throw. He finds Jarvis. Burke comes over, sends the ball out of bounds. We got a throw in for the Patriots. Patriots have been more or less the league doormat for the last 3 or 4 years, but not so this year. They have played everyone tough. They've got some good athletes, and Jody Ashline, Zach Jarvis, had a good keeper, and Jimmy Stickles. And they've got a foreign player, I'm not quite sure who it is. I believe he's from the Netherlands or somewhere. Cross by Leduc. Cleared by Hart. Burke keeping it in. Numbers, 3-on-2. Patriots got him. They're trying to send Chris Peterson through. Peterson, though, losing the ball to Gardner. Gardner playing with that brace on his left foot. Welch can't trap the ball down. Comes back and gets it. Welch, number 1, being watched by number 1 Ashline. Siskavich trying to send that through to Strack. He doesn't. Jarvis trying to get around Burke, unable to do so. Jarvis still with the ball. Burke steps into the ball. Across, and there's a head on it by number 10. It looked like Kyle Williams, and Jeremy Scott had to do make a big athletic move there. Let's keep that ball from being free in front of the net. His punt's to midfield. Strack gets a head on it. It's going to go out of bounds. We'll have a throw-in. Ball's on the far side of the field. Henry Falk, that's the foreign kid. He's number 16. Zach Welch now, midfield. Welch trying to step around one Patriot player. He's got one to beat. Hart doing a nice job defensively. Let's cross into the middle. Andrew Siskavich pushed off the ball. Siskavich again with it. Takes the shot. Stickles makes the save. Nice shot by Andrew. Ball's played down by Falk. Falk steps across midfield. Nice ball to Zach Jarvis. Hung up maybe a little bit. He got a little less air under it. Corey Bilo sends it in on the Patriot defense, and number 8 bounce Isaac Durf. The ball go out of bounds off at his leg. Sub coming in for the Bobcats. Zach Welch, the flip throw. The ball goes straight up in the air. Wind catches it. Gardner on the playback. Now Andrew Sheehan trying to get around Falk. Nice ball by Sheehan up the right side to Strack. Strack steps inside, but number 10, Kyle Williams, is there for the Patriots. Ball's cleared by the Patriots. DeCos with the ball. Gets it inside to Sheehan. Sheehan goes to Gardner. Good passing here. Oh, Gardner trying to send Welch free, but headed out of there the last second by Duroff. Corey Bilo. He sends it into the penalty area, and Stickles easily to pick up that. 0-0 is the score. AuSable Valley against Northern Adirondack. Boys varsity soccer action here on Hometown Cable. Nice ball inside by Jarvis. Falk. Falk's got it. His shot. Saved by Jeremy Scott. And just goes out of bounds. Looked like number 13, Chris Peterson, was racing towards the post. And we're going to have a corner kick for the Patriots. Jody Ashline hangs that ball up there. Jeremy Scott goes up, snags it out of the air. He'll punt the ball, top of the 18, line drive, step goes into the Patriot territory. Hart chests the ball down. Leduc steps in front of Hart. And now Welch with the ball as the ball sprung off from Leduc and Hart. Andrew Shishkavich. He got a head on it, but it's cleared by the Patriot defense. Now Henry Falk with it. Goes back. DeCos applying some pressure to the Patriot defense. They're able to clear. And we got a handball called. That skips off Jody Ashline. Bobcats can't capitalize on that mistake. And the Patriots clear it. Falk using his size. Help the Patriots move the ball up the field. Falk gets it back from Jarvis. It's knocked off his foot, but he gets it back inside to Jarvis. Nice pass to Kyle Williams. He should have probably taken the shot, elected to pass again. Bobcats get a break there. Sean Burke. His pass down the left side. Duroff controls it. Clears it temporarily. Welch now runs down the loose ball. He's got Andrew Sheehan in the middle. Sheehan, his shot blocked. Sheehan. Got a dangerous play. It's going to be a white indirect. Deflected. Stickles makes the save. An indirect. Got to have 2 touches before the ball goes in the net. Stickles is punt cross midfield. Bilo gets a head on it. Ball's out of bounds, up over the top of our head, hits the scorer's shank. Jarvis to throw the ball in for the Patriots right in front of our position. Finds Henry Falk. Falk works the ball down to his foot, but Bilo makes a nice play play defensively. Knocked the ball out of bounds.
Come on, bud. Good job, Dad.
Shazy with a JV team playing NAC. Nice pass from Welch. Springs Sheehan down the left side. Corner kick coming up for the Bobcats. Zach Welch taking a corner kick. It's over the head of Stickles. Goes out of bounds. Corner kick. As The lead official asked the trail official for some help there. And from Mr. Kaiser's position, he saw somebody from AuSable touch it before it went out of bounds. So Welch will go across the other side of the field, take another corner kick. Line drive. Hart got a head on it. DeCoss running up. DeCoss takes the shot. Going for the corner. Stickles is there to snag that ball out of the air. Stickles DeCoss. But it's sent up into Bobcat territory. Justin Gardner battling against Falk. Gardner wins that battle. Gets by Jody Johnson, or Ashline. Number 11, Justin Bridge. Passed back out to Ashline. Ashline fell down, but he recovered. Ashline with his left foot gets the ball into Bobcat end, but DeCoss with a nice play of using his head. We've got a handball called against the Patriots. Bobcats with another free kick, about 5 yards inside their end of the field. Ball near the 18, it bounces up. And offsides is called. Andrew Siskavich getting caught offsides on that free kick. Jarvis making a nice run down the right side. And I believe the little guy, Peterson, he made that run earlier and just missed getting to the ball, but this time he's able to sneak it past and into the goal underneath Jeremy Scott and AuSable Valley with a 1-0 lead over the Northern Adirondack here. Okay, we're back underway. Approximately 20 minutes have gone by. Chris Peterson picking up the goal for AuSable Valley. They have a 1-0 lead over the Bobcats. Ooh, that's a dangerous play. Dangerous on whoever was bending over to head that ball more than anything. One of the NAC players. I think it was Andrew Siskavich. Sheehan in the middle of the field. Sheehan with the ball. Steps back to the left. Sheehan. Everything's going to be... They're going to try and produce as much as they can out of the left side. Welch with that good left foot. Strack trying to bust through there. Strack gets through the defense. He collides with Stickles. Good play there by the Bobcats. Bobcats come right back at the Patriots. What a good scoring opportunity. Ryan Trombley in the game, getting ahead on the ball. Sheehan. He sends it up, but Ashline's able to clear it. Jarvis beats DeCoss to the ball. Patriots, they've got two players. Moving down the left side is number 5, Woody Davidson. And crashing the net was Lucas Carter. So the Patriots come right back at the Bobcats. Peterson and Carter steal the ball from Welch. Welch got the long legs though, takes it back, but Ashline is there. No, that was Falk. Falk gives it to Jarvis. His pass picked off by Sheehan. Welch now to Burke. Burke has moved up on the offense of end. Chip in by Sheehan. You can't put that into the middle of the field. You got to chip it to the left or the right of the goalie. Strong punt. Gardner gets ahead on it, but Jarvis is there to play the ball down to his feet. Jarvis on top of the 18. Gardner makes the play defensively, sends it over the touchline, throw-in. Jarvis with the quick restart. Peterson putting it into the middle, but Burke gets ahead on it. Now the loose ball is going to be run down by Sheehan. Andrew Sheehan with it. Sheehan passes to Burke. Burke trying to go back to Leduc. But Carter steals it. And now Bilo steals that off the foot of Jarvis. Oh, back and forth action here in between the 18s. Falk steps in front of Andrew Siskavich, gets ahead on it. Blue throw. Henry Falk. Battle at Bilo. Ends up losing it. Bilo finds Burke now. Burke with the ball. To Sheehan. Sheehan goes to Burke. Burke. No look. Puts it right onto the foot of AuSable defender. This is Hart now. Sends it out of bounds. Throw in for the Bobcats. Peterson losing the ball to the foot of Burke. Cross into the middle. Sheehan got a foot on it. They send it back to Welch. Welch's shot is blocked by number 11, Justin Bridge. So it's a corner kick for the Bobcats. Great opportunity there again, but the Bobcats unable to put the ball in the back of the net. Welch gets ahead on it. Andrew Shiskavich heads it back towards the right side. Ball's bouncing around over the end line. Goal kick coming up. Jody Ashline's kick. Picked up by Mark DeCoste. He sends it down the right side, but Bridge is there. Steal out off the foot of Strack. Bridge trying to send it down the left side for the Patriots, but it's put out of bounds at midfield on the far side of the field. Bobcats with 1, 2, 3, 4, only 5 guys here on the bench, so not a real big bench for Coach Moulton. I don't know if we mentioned the AuSable Valley head coach is Randy Lozier. If we didn't mention him, you probably heard him already. Brian Trombley comes out. Clar. Nate Clar is in the game. On the goal kick. It's across midfield. Burke now picks up the ball off the foot of Dura. But Dura gets it back up to Jarvis. Jarvis goes out to the left, the right, to Carter. Carter makes a move around Bilo. Bilo knocked down Carter. Got away with it. And a shot by Chris Peterson, the goal scorer for AuSable. Goes into the arms of Jeremy Scott. Off the head of Ashline. Welch picks up the ball. Burke is tripped up. We got a free kick for the Bobcats. In the middle of the field, probably from 20, 25 yards out. Actually, probably even closer to 25. Burke will take it. He's going to try to send one through. They go back. But Ashline's there to break that up defensively. Bobcats making these two, the passes are a little too soft. Soften Bilo. Blue subs coming in.
Pick it off him!
Bilo batting with Falk ends up crossing it. Gardner makes a nice play to head the ball down, and Kyle Williams, who just came in the game, takes a shot, but it goes over the net, high and wide. Corey Bilo's kick hits Zach Welch in the head, and it goes out of bounds in front of the AuSable bench. It'll be a throw-in for the Patriots. Duroff gets it up to Ashline. Cassidy Patnode ends up losing it. Williams trying to send through Jarvis. Jarvis with a burst of speed, and it's in the net. Jarvis makes it 2-0. He catches it off the far post. And a nice play. Started with the throw-in. We went to Jarvis, or went to Ashline. He got it up to Jarvis, or no, I think it was one of them, Kyle Williams or something, and they caught Jarvis on the run. And he broke by the defender, and with a nice shot makes it 2-0. Patriots on top of the Bobcats.
Pick it up! Focus! Focus up!
So, Patriots have already beaten PHS and Seton, and they have a 2-0 lead on the Bobcats with about 11 minutes left here in the first half. Jarvis, All-Star last year, has one of the goals, and Chris Peterson with the other goal. Stickles, his punts, cross midfield, DeCoste Makes a nice play to fend off the defender and get the ball up the field. With Jody Ashline now there for the Patriots. Falk. Patriots have moved the ball well here this afternoon. Falk finds Kyle Williams. Carter looking to get a similar pass that Jarvis just received. Zach Welch down the left side. It's out of bounds off in the foot on the sliding tackle of Diroff. That'll be a corner kick for the Bobcats. Short kick. Patno leaning back. Not in a real great angle anyways, but sends it up over the top of the net and out of bounds goal kick. Justin Bridge, his kick. Foul called on Peterson. Be a white direct. Corey Bilo, take the kick. Cassidy Patno getting caught with his hands on the back of the blue uniform. Foul is on Burke. Bobcats down in a hole. Don't need to find dig themselves a deeper hole by getting chippy here. Jarvis. He's got the second goal. His cross is headed out of there by Sheehan. Sheehan's head comes all the way to the foot of Zach Welch. Welch looking to make a move around Diroff. Diroff, the sliding tackle. But he missed, and Hart was there to knock the ball off the foot of Welch. Welch goes back to Patno. Patno tried to give it back to Welch. Now they go inside. Falk does the nice play. Hold called on Falk. Sent in on the Patriot defense. That was off the foot of Bilo, I believe, or Justin Gardner. DeCoste makes a nice play, but Chris Hart clears it. Playing a little kickball back and forth right now. Later stages of the first half. Wild Bill Chase here for Hometown Cable, your high school soccer action. Hometown Cable, your ultimate high school sports network, as Carter sends the ball out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick. The goal kick went to the foot of Burke, but the Patriots steal the ball away. Patriots in transition. Jarvis gets the ball to Falk. That ball appeared to be deflected down. Goes out of bounds, but they're going to call a goal kick.
Give it up!
Cross by AuSable. Just eyeing the JV game a little bit. Subs coming in. I haven't been talking much. Williams back in the game. Kyle Williams, that is. Lucas Carter is out. Bobcats down 2-0 to AuSable Valley. Cats, I believe, played against Lake Placid Tuesday. They won 5-0. They've beaten Northeastern and Lake Placid for their 2 wins in games that count. Strike gets called for bumping the AuSable Valley defender Justin Bridge. And their loss was to Seton last week here on this field, I believe last Thursday afternoon. They were up 1-0, end up losing 2-1. Bobcats, not only are they going to be themselves in a hole, possibly down 2-0 at the half, but Patriots are going to get the win next half in their favor. And the Patriots have moved the ball into the win. Jeremy Scott fell down, maintained control. 2 Patriots players right there, one of them Benware, and the other would be Davidson, Woody Davidson. Punt is cross midfield. Hart plays it down to his feet, makes the move, now clears it to midfield. Burke there to pick it up for the Bobcats, but Williams, it's off his foot, miskicked. Welch, the middle of the field, makes a nice move. His shot, easily handled by Stickles. Stickles punt. The wind gets it, holds it up. Burke can't get ahead on it. Second attempt, he does. Now Burke with the ball. Inside to Welch. Welch goes back out to Burke. Burke being picked up by Deeroff. His cross into the middle of the field. And Stickles handles that. Stickles throw. Gets by Bilo. Now Jarvis with a burst of speed. Running down that right side. He's in the same spot he was before. But this time Gardner does a nice job to cut him off defensively, and we got a corner kick coming up. Bridge. Punched out of there by Jeremy Scott. Nice job by the keeper, Scott. Welch runs down the ball. I don't know. Jarvis does. His shot goes all the way into Scott. Scott has to make the save there. High. Punt. 10 yards. 10 yards past the midfield point, but controlled by the Patriot defense. Pat Note. It's out of bounds off and Welch. Goal kick coming up for the Patriots. Falk gets the inside position on Sheehan. Sheehan, with his hands on his mat, gets away with it. Ball's cleared by the Patriot defense. Carter and Davison. Actually, Davison moved it off the foot of Burke. Patriots seem to have a half a step or more on the Bobcats. Now Davison is down. He went down hard. They're going to stop the clock. And Coach Lozier will go out to attend to Mr. Davidson. Direct kick. Davison helped out the field. Loose ball. Scott was down and DeCoste cleared it away. Strack moving the ball up for the Bobcats. About 30 seconds left here in the first half. 2-0 Patriots. Goal scorers being Jarvis and Peterson.
30 seconds, guys.
Jody Ashline sends the ball down into the corner. Went out of bounds on the throw-in. Patno goes inside. Falk with the ball. Falk trying to send Carter loose, but that's picked off by Burke. Burke gets it to Siskavich. His pass down the right side. It's out of the reach of Strack. Stickles picks it up, and his punt will end the half. And the Patriots have that 2-goal lead, 2-0. They are on top of Northern Adirondack Bobcats here. Boys varsity soccer action, September 26th. It's halftime. Wild Bill Chase will be back after the teams take a break. Second half underway here. Hometown Cable. Boys varsity action in beautiful downtown Ellenburg. Northern Adirondack hosting AuSable Valley. AuSable Valley with a 2-0 lead here at the half. Chris Peterson opened up the scoring for the Bobcats. Squirting the ball underneath the outstretched arms of Jeremy Scott.
I'm sorry, I thought this was that makes you a little different, I don't know. If you can just tell me like at 30 minutes, 20 minutes, and like 15 stuff, just so I know better.
Ball's put up to Welch. And then we were talking about the goal scoring. Jarvis broke down the right side and banked one off the left post. That was an incredible shot, actually. I don't know how well we got it on the camera. Ball put in on Stickles just moments ago. His punt. It's going to be across midfield. Bilo plays it down. Falk pick up the loose ball. Sends it down the right side. Corey Bilo kicks the ball up the field and out of bounds. Throw in. Zach Jarvis will take the throw in. Got a hold. Burke being held by Jody Ashline. Bilo's kick. Line drive. Ashline able to pick that up. He's pushed now. Burke pushes him back and knocks down Ashline. It's free kick for the Patriots. Patriots with the wind advantage. Bobcats are going to have to play into their win. Zach Welch, they've moved him over now to play the right side of the field. You know, just to get away from Deeroff. Deeroff did a nice job defensively in the first half. Jeremy Scott, top of the 18. His punt gets hung up in the middle of the air. Kyle Williams is there to head the ball. Pretty much all day long, Patriots have been there beating the Bobcats to the ball. Somebody fell down. It looked like two players. Lee LaValle back in the game. LaValle sends it up. Hits Burke in the back. Burke, his kick down on the ground. Welch goes back to Burke. Try to go back to Welch. Welch being picked up by Hart. Hart gets a foot on it. It's out of bounds. It's a corner kick. Welch, line drive. Leduc, Siskavich headed the ball, or had a great chance. Hits the underneath the crossbar. Comes down, stays in play, no goal. 2-0. The score remains. That's off the head of Casey, or the Cassidy Patnode. Now the ball's out of bounds. Kyle Williams will throw it in for the Patriots. Henry Falk there. Falk, the sizable advantage in his size over Mark Decos. Decos sends the ball out of bounds. Sun is gone. It's cooled down here. I'm actually shivering a little bit. Jeremy Scott on the throw-in. Patriots, three men back. The Bobcats got a 4-on-3 break. Welch inside to LaValle. LaValle has sprung to his left. His shot. Andrew Siskavich way offsides. And the Bobcats, though, move the ball well up the field.
No, I just made this observation.
Where are you looking? Or you just thought about it?
No, I saw something, but I
Throw in for the Patriots, far side of the field. Patriots again on the throw in. Ryan Leduc got a body on it. The ball's bouncing around. It's inside the penalty area. Loose ball. Scott has to make a nice save. Falk getting off a blistering shot. It's cleared at midfield. Hart sends it back in on the Bobcat defense. Jeremy Scott's going to run over to his left, pick up that loose ball, and he'll punt the ball out of harm's way. A good punt into the wind. Cross midfield. Andrew Siskavich though losing it to Jody Ashline. Siskavich stole it back. He ran into Fox. Siskavich maintaining control of the ball. Good job by Andrew Siskavich. Gets it to Sheehan. Sheehan puts it in on defense over the head of Jarvis, doing a nice job to shield off Siskavich. Now Benware moving down the right side. Benware, his cross attempt blocked by Leduc. Benware pushing Leduc at the back. It'll be a free kick for the Bobcats. It's over the head of Ashline, but Hart is there to send it back in on the Bobcat defense. Sheehan's going to have to run down the loose ball. DeCoss, Falk actually played that ball up around DeCoss's head. Foul against Falk, knocking down DeCoss. Nice pass from Welch to Siskavich. Siskavich's shot. The short hop in on Stickles. He stood his ground and made the save. DeCoss steps up. Mark DeCoss maintaining control of the ball. Nice ball down the right side. Bridges. And Burke, you're not going to get away with those. And then Coach Moulton tells him not to do it again. Not a real smart soccer there. And the ball's inside their penalty area. Bouncing around. Use your athletic ability and create a scoring chance for your team. You're down 2-0. You can't play like that. Ashline, his ball into the middle of the field. Bilo's there to clear it. It's hanging up in the air. Burke gets it to Welch. The Valley. He's trying to go down that left side, but it's sent out of bounds off in LaValle on the clearing attempt. Bounced off LaValle, out of bounds, goal kick. Girls Club playing the rain tomorrow. Shea Gilmore made of sugar and spice and everything nice. It's going to melt. I don't know who that was out the foot of, but Stickles had to be on his toes to make that save. Good shot. DeCoss chests the ball down, but Falk able to pick it up. He puts it outside to Benware. Benware, his cross. Going to come into the arms of Jeremy Scott. Carter and Williams both there for AuSable. Andrew Siskavich now. Missed kick. Bobcats looking to capitalize on this play if they can. Burke to Siskavich. Not a great pass. Jarvis, a strong player, able to pick that ball up and clear it. Williams goes back to Jarvis. Jarvis knocked down by DeCoss. Actually, probably a good play on DeCoss's part to slow down the forward progress of Zach Jarvis. He was on the move. Chris Hart will take the kick.
Senior pouch.
Cleared by the Bobcat defense. Put right back in there. Now Williams on the left side takes the shot. Scott has to go up and snag that one out of the air. He was going for the far post. Nice play by Williams and a nice save by Scott. Jody Ashline skips the ball in. But Gardner clears it. Well, attempts to clear it. Now he does. That's hanging up. Burke, he's got to play the ball down. And Henry Falk on the 50-50 ball wins it. Ball's put through to Falk. Shipped out to the left. Kyle Williams got a left foot on it. Goes out of bounds, goal kick. Ben Kravitz in the game now for Lucas Carter. Benware unable to save the ball. Bobcats. 10 minutes have gone by thus so far here in this second half. Wild Bill Chase, Hometown Cable. I'm bringing you this Northern Adirondack soccer game. Jody Ashline stepping in around Sheehan. Sheehan with his arms up all over Ashline to try and... Ashline, he's a big-time CVAC high school wrestler. He's a strong kid. Sheehan having all he can do to handle Ashline. Ashline's going to take the kick. Jeremy Scott makes the save. Well, had to sneeze. Shut off the camera for a little bit. Cassidy Patnode tried to put the ball up to Burke. Ball's at midfield, picked up by Falk. He steps around Bilo. Andrew Siskavich gets caught from pushing. So it'll be a free kick for the Patriots, about 20 yards, maybe 25 yards out in front of the Bobcat net.
Oh, no. Really? Okay.
And Zach Jarvis sends that kick high and wide. Like a Jacques Lemaire shot. Used to play for the Canadians. Lemaire takes the shot. It's high and wide. Cassidy Patnode out of the game. Bilo's goal kick goes out of bounds here to the right of the AuSable bench. Ashline. He's got looks like a kind of bandage or something on his left hand. Maybe an ace bandage. Ball's bouncing around. Leela Valley gets it up to Burke. Burke gets it to Siskavich. Siskavich trying to send Welch up, but Welch that's out of his reach, and Stickles able to scoop that up with no problem. Stickles long punt goes by Peterson. Sheehan now with a ball on it. Sheehan, she's got a handful there. Zach Jarvis. Jarvis steps around Sheehan. His cross goes over the head of his teammate Ben Kravitz, and the Bobcat goal kick. Bilo's kick. Williams is there. All day long, the Patriots has been stepping in front of the Bobcats. Welch now on the right side. He's going to be double teamed. No, Hart on him by himself. Got a free kick here, I believe. Welch knocked down. Chip. Oh. Rolled up on top of the crossbar and out of bounds. Stickles misplayed it, and the Cats just needed someone to stand there and tap the ball in with their head or something. Score remains 2-0. Goal kick. Brian Trombley out of the game. Josh Strack is in. I told you earlier, Patriots, they've beaten PHS and Seton. Both of those games were at AuSable Valley. Looking for their first big win on the road, and this would be a big one. They can beat the Bobcats. Class C powerhouse, past 20 years or better in high school soccer action. Henry Falk with the ball. Falk with his arm on the back of DeCoss. That's blocked by Gardner. Cleared by Siskavich. Justin Bridge heads the ball back into the Bobcat end, and Jody Ashline puts it into the middle. Falk with a nice move back to his right. Falk, his shot blocked by Gardner. Loose ball. Jarvis picks it up. Shot. A great save there by Jeremy Scott. On a blistering shot off the foot of Jarvis. Burke heads the ball up over a couple of Patriot defenders. One falls down. That's Jarvis. Jarvis all over the place. Now Benware gets it to midfield. Falk has played a strong game for the Patriots, controlling the middle of the field. Got a hold on Falk. It'll be a Bobcat free kick. Actually, Lila Valley now being escorted off the field by Coach Moulton after that free kick. There was a stoppage of the clock because La Valley was down. And he's walking back off the field under his own. And we'll have that free kick right after La Valley and Moulton get off the field. 23 minutes left here in this game. Regulation. Need out of there by Williams. Gardner is limping. Got that foot, or his left leg, with a brace on the knee. Here's this cross. Going up was Hart, I believe. Shot put in. Cassidy Patno can't get a foot on it. Justin Bridge clears it. Justin Gardner trying to send it back in. He does. Stickles able to handle that with no problems. Stickles. His punt, low one, midfield. Gets the bounce over DeCoss. DeCoss recovers, clears it temporarily. Falk. DeCoss run into Falk. I think he took the worst end of that. Andrew Siskavich had a backspin on it. Siskavich now comes up limping. Falk. Jarvis trying to work something. Leduc. Jarvis flicks it up over the net. Goal kick. Jeremy Scott comes out of his net, about the 12-yard line, pick up that ball before it bounced. A good play, actually, by Jeremy. Scott's punt. Cross midfield. Burke can't get a head on it. Hart battling with Welch. It's cleared. Midfield. Falk with it. Falk uses his strength to get by Andrew Siskavich. Goes inside, but Gardner's there to pick off that pass. Bobcats need a goal. Get back in this game. Andrew Siskavich gets taken down. Hart makes the play defensively. Burke gets away with a push. Nice play there by Zach Welch, using his athletic ability to get the ball up the field. Good effort. Pass inside. Handball. But Bobcats actually, the ball hit the hand, but not intentionally. Good no call, but they should have been there to capitalize it. That ball sort of went into their favor. Sheehan is pushing Jarvis.
Way to go, intimidating.
Ball's knocked down by Welch and then sent over the goal line. Gardner came out because of blood. He got bloody nose. Now he'll go back in the game. Goal kick. 3 Patriots there. Andrew Siskavich is down again. Took something in the leg. You're getting banged up.
Dude, what is up with that? We can beat up
Okay, we got an indirect kick. Andrew Siskavich was helped off the field by a couple of teammates. Justin Gardner getting set. The Bobcats had possession of the ball when they blew the whistle. Scavenge got kicked or something. Not quite sure. I didn't see it. What took place? Gardner. It's headed in the goal. Bobcats score, make it 2-1 ball game. No. Nope, no goal. Offside's called. I don't know. Well, I thought it was a goal because I thought Mr. Kaiser had signaled to stop the clock. It looked like he was crossing his arms up over the top of his head. Well, I don't know. I misinterpreted it. And score remains 2-0. It looked like, well, on the kick, there was one skip. And it appeared the kid was on sides, but from our advantage, we couldn't tell. Might be able to tell. Watch it on the tape. That's all you can do. Call's been made. You got to live with it. Looks like the JV game is all done. Jeez. Must have finished that one early. Either that or in their overtime. I don't think so. Looks like they're packing up. We got good 15 minutes, I believe, left in this game. Sheehan rolled on the ground. Loose ball cleared. Welch can't get by Justin Bridge, and Bridge sends it into the penalty area of Northern Adirondack. Scott, he throws it to Brian Tremblay. Tremblay doesn't get it by Falk. Falk battling with Leduc. Leduc, nice job. That ball's cleared by Isaac Deeruff. Tremblay goes inside to Sheehan. Sheehan, nice pass to Welch. Welch, Justin Bridge B. Here's a cross. It's over the head of Strack. Out of bounds, far side of the field, goal kick coming up. Yeah, that JV game is done. Tremblay. 15 minutes. How is it this game? Must have started early over there.
No! Jimmy!
Yeah, 5:57 on my watch, and geez, there's 15 minutes left. They started close to 4:30. We've had a few stoppages of the clock, though, different injuries and whatever. That's true. And that takes up time to get people off the field that are hurt. There's one AuSable player. At least 3 NAC players have gone off the field hurt. That's out of bounds off in number 6, Justin Cody. On the throw-in, Burke with the ball. Jarvis. Upends Burke. The ball comes to the foot of Tremblay. Tremblay tries to send it through the defense. Leduc gets it up to Strack. Strack bounces off Hart. Hart clears it. Milo steps in front of Justin Cody. That's the pass by Milo is picked off by Ashline. Peterson trying to send Dustin Cody down the right side. He can't. Now Milo. That's out of bounds. Subs coming in for the Patriots. Zach Jarvis. Pushed off the ball by Gardner. It'll be a free kick for the Patriots.
I'm going on a fire course. I don't know. Is it from? Does it go down to 6:30 or 15 or something like that? I thought it was.
Jarvis chips it. Ashline can't get there. Punched out by Jeremy Scott and then sent over the top of the net by, what was it, Tyler somebody. Or Kyle Williams.
You are gross. No way, you're fine. The horn of
They had them.
Williams. Decos defending him.
I used to big word. Nice ball.
Burke sends it down the left side. And Hart is there. No, that's Deeroff. And Andrew Siskavich takes down Jarvis.
Going back in. Hi, Ash. Okay. Come on, Justin.
Well, I'll tell you what we're seeing. Seeing what similar play by the Bobcats right now. And they were down to Seton last week. Same foolish play on some of their part. Getting physical with people at the wrong times. Trombley gets a head on it. Good job by Brian Trombley to get a head on it, but unable to get it at the net. It went up on over goal kick coming up. Oh, we got a number 12 in for blue. We're not quite sure who he is because it's not listed. Ball's back into the Bobcat or Patriot end of the field. Bobcats on the attack. Justin Bridge, he's played a strong game defensively. Sheehan now with the ball. Sheehan banks it off Falk. Benware's there to clear it. AuSable Valley's packing it in here with this 2-0 lead. And they got a two-man line. Got number 4, Tommy Chat, and then number 12. I don't know who number 12 is. Oh, we got a number 14 coming in. No listing. He's gonna pack it in, try to hang on to this 2-goal lead.
Nice ball.
Gardner, loose ball. Hart clears it. Nope, somewhat. Hits Patno in the head. Ball still loose, top of the 18. Now it squirts out. Milo, calmly, nice play there. Leduc with the ball. Leduc punches it through, but Bridge is there to clear it. It's at midfield. Brian Trombley chesting the ball down. That's Tommy Chat getting it by him. Ball sent out of bounds. Subs coming in for the Patriots.
We don't know what you're missing out. We have a whole zoo. What is a giraffe?
Scott steps out, picks up that ball off the free kick. His punts all the way across midfield. Welch heads it up over Bridge. One of the few times Bridge has made a mistake. Welch shoots, and it goes over the top of the net, and Welch is gonna walk that off. He was grabbing his ankle.
I'm down there for like where you are. I'm down there for 10 minutes trying to look for the ball. I thought you were in front of the bus over there. I'm just like, yeah, I was trying to find the ball. Good job!
Sheehan turns the ball upfield, but Peterson was there for the Patriots. Patno, he gets it up to Welch. Welch gonna chip it up. Nope, not over Deeroff. He's got some height. Sheehan chests the ball down. Sheehan still with it. Moves to his right. Welch got a shield off Peterson. Bobcats keeping it in, but with the Patriots packing it in defensively, having a hard time getting any kind of a scoring chance. Joe for the Patriots, though, can't get there. DeCoste with a burst of speed, moves it up the left side, but that's stolen by Jody Ashline. Ashline now steps across midfield with the ball for the Patriots. Ashline steps around the Bobcat defender. His cross into the middle, comes into the arms of Jeremy Scott. He rolls it out to Patnode. Patnode passes it to himself. Sends it up, but Jarvis is back there. Oh, Jarvis misplays that. Falk. Chest over to Bridge. Bridge. Nice pass to Hart, and the Patriots do a nice job moving the ball up the field and out of bounds. Throw in for Northern Adirondack. 6 minutes left.
You guys at the hospital last night, there's a girl. She was Renee L. Minor.
Ball sent out of bounds off the foot of Scott. It'll be another blue throw here right in front of the Patriot bench. Patriots on the verge of a big upset. It's been probably quite some time since Patriots have prevailed over the Bobcats in high school soccer. Went off the back of the foot of Peterson. Good call there by the official. Zach Jarvis cleared that. Kept in by Trombley. Bilo's going to step up. But Ashline's there to steal that ball away from Bilo. Ashline moves around Leduc. Got Brian Trombley to beat. Ashline on the far right side of the field. Stepping across, slashing to steal that ball away was Gardner. Ashline now with the ball. He runs over Patnode.
4 minutes. Jody, look at me. Jody, 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
Job, Dustin. Come on, set! You can score if there's no time left.
Cats thought they had one. Offsides was called. Ball's out of bounds. Zach Jarvis, Henry Falk, Jody Ashline, they're all back here on defense. Chris Hart played a great game actually defensively. Deeroff, Justin Bridge. Bridge just went off the field with a yellow card. I don't know what he did. I think he said something to the official possibly. 3:20 left here.
I like mine too, but my grandma is home.
Bobcats got a lot of speed and athletic ability, but at times they don't use that athletic ability to their advantage. They do things that they shouldn't be doing. Gardner lets that ball run in there. Ashline bumps off as our own player, it looked like. Dangerous play called on Sean Burke. Be an indirect kick for the Patriots in their end of the field.
I didn't know. I heard danger. That was my kick last night. Come on, Marky.
DeCoste pick up the ball, throw it in. Sheehan can't get that pass. Banked off the chest of Peterson, goes up to Lucas Carter, he gets it inside to Peterson. Gardner there, clears it. Benware, nice play. Strack stole it off his foot. Now Bilo sends it down the left side. Bobcats. 2-3 trying to go through. They're going to get called a push on Welch. 5-on-2 back there with Burke and Welch surrounded by blue jerseys. Peterson with the ball, trying to step through there. Unable to do so. One minute left here. Patriots up 2-0. Peterson with a goal. Jarvis with a goal. Bobcats have not really tested the national saves leader here. Stickles has had a somewhat easy game. They've hit the crossbar a couple times this half. Andy Siskavich, who's out of the game because I don't think Coach Moulton is too happy with his play. He got hurt and went back in and looked like he was going to hurt somebody himself. Jeremy Scott, nice play there. Keep Lucas Carter from making it a 3-0 ball game. They're counting it down. Wild Bill Chase here in beautiful downtown Ellenburg. And the Bobcats are going to get upended with a big upset today by a score of 2-0. The Patriots prevailing. Peterson. That's Chris Peterson, number 13, and Zach Jarvis, number 3, the goal scorers. Jimmy Stickles gets the shutout. Patriots improved to 3-1. Games that count for sectional play. The Bobcats fall to 2-2. Wild Bill Chase. I want to tell everybody have a good night. Drive slow and eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. See you later, folks.
Unless that's my fault.
Good game, Randy.
Are we on the air?
13, Justin Gardner.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hometown Cable High School soccer action. Section 7 play underway here at Seton Catholic Varsity Soccer Field. Wild Bill Chase and Calvin Castine. Semi-final game. The AuSable Valley Patriots against the Northern Adirondack Bobcats. Mr. Jeff Wood is in the process of introducing the starting lineups for both teams.
Number 1, Zach Welch. And in goal, Jeremy Scott. Northern Adirondack is
He's done with the NAC team. I don't know if you got them all on the air, but we'll let you know who's out there.
Now the starting lineup for AuSable Valley. Number 1, Jody Ashline. Number 2, Chris Hart. Number 3, Zach Jarvis. Number 5, Woody Davidson. Number 7, PJ Rockwell. Number 8, Isaac Durloff. Number 9, Lucas Carter. Number 13, Chris Peterson. Number 15, Scott Benware. Number 16, Henry Falk. And in goal, Jimmy Stickles. AuSable Valley is coached by Randy Lozier. We ask you all to please rise for the playing of the national anthem.
Okay, we're underway. Bill Chase, Calvin Castine, Hometown Cable. Playoff soccer action. Zach Welch stealing the ball. Quickly moving in. He's got it back. Well, he lost it. Patriots defense. Bobcats and Patriots. Patriots are the higher seed coming into tonight's contest. The semifinal game being played under the lights at the Brother Raymond, Athletic Field? Is that what it's called? Patriots looks like they got their away uniforms on. All blue socks, white numbers, white stripes. Bobcats in their away uniforms, a green jersey. Well, there's a good push. Can't help but see that one. Bobcats with their away uniform, green jersey, and gold shorts, green socks. Free kick for the Patriots. Looks like number 2 is going to take it to Chris Hart. Hart anchors the defense, playing in front of Jimmy Stickles. He's played a pretty good year. And the ball goes all the way into the arms. Jeremy Scott, the starting goalkeeper for the Bobcats. Zach Welch moving down past Deeroff. Inside ball to Andrew Siskowicz. Deeroff cuts that off, kicks it outside. It'll be a throw-in deep in AuSable territory. Patriots having their most successful season in some time. They had posted 11 wins. There's a shot. We got a goal on the throw-in. I don't know who that was. It was number 8. I think that's Andrew Sheehan. He actually had 2 cracks at it. The first one, he didn't get a lot on it. And the second one, he puts it in. And the Bobcats with an early lead. And that's actually their first lead against the Patriots all year. With 38-18 still on the clock in the first half. He didn't say hi earlier. Yeah, it was not. It was some smart aleck remark. Jody Ashline, he's back in playing for Patriots. He suffered a concussion against Seton the last time they played, and the Patriots are hurting a little bit. That Zach Jarvis pulled a hamstring in the game against NAC, and they are without the services of Justin Bridge, fullback, who got a red card in his last game of the regular season against NAC. Welch going in there. It's a shot. It's in. And the Bobcats have a 2-0 lead. 37-37 still on the clock, and that was less than a minute from the first goal. Welch, he has a goal, and he assisted on the first goal. Bobcats with a surprising 2-0 lead here in the early going. Jarvis with the ball, puts it down the right side. It's chested by Corey Bilo. Chris Falk can't get by Bilo. He shielded him off, but no. And he knocked down Henry Falk. Falk is limping a little bit. Jarvis sets the ball. Hart's going to take the kick. So 2 quick goals by the Bobcats, getting them by Jimmy Stickles. Welch going in that time all alone. Unassisted goal. Number 4 for the Bobcats. It's Brian Trombley. Ball's put in the middle. And cleared away. It's put onto the foot of Lee LaValle. Chris Peterson keeps it in for the Patriots. Peterson running down the ball again. He's surrounded by Bobcats. But Bobcats can't advance the ball. Now Jody Ashline moving it down the right side. He gets it by Leduc. Bilo gets a foot on it. Now Bilo, he hits the building. It's out of bounds. Throw-in for the Patriots.
Come on, you can play on there.
Trip called on Zach Welch.
Interesting call.
And Welch ended up on the ground, sprawled out.
Like he was deliberately taking that one.
Well, Chris Hart. But Ryan Leduc getting ahead on that, and he was set up on the 18 like the rest of the Bobcat defense. Here's a chance, and there's a goal.
Number 7, that's PJ Rockwell breaking in there, break down on the Bobcat defense, and it's a 2-1 ball game. We haven't even played 5 minutes, and we've got 3 goals scored here in this semifinal game of Class C Section 7 soccer. How do you say it? I don't know. I've been calling him Falk all year. Falk.
AuSable goal, cover number 7, PJ Rockwell.
PJ Rockwell cuts the Bobcat lead in half. He was sent in there by number 16, Henry Falk. He was wide open, and he had the whole left side of the net as Jeremy Scott was coming out to try and cut down the angle, but Scott didn't really do a good job of cutting down the angle there. Throw in for the Bobcats. Well, it's not a throw in. We had a free kick. Jarvis, could see there. He had to stretch that leg out a little bit, and that didn't. That hurt. Throw in goes in all the way into Deeroff. Sean Burke stepping up and getting ahead on that before Rockwell could get there. Jarvis with the throw in. We got a handball called. Ball bounced up, hit the Patriot player in the hand. Quick restart by the Bobcats. Sheehan in the middle of the field. He's got the whole right side, gets it out to Trombley. Trombley down to LaValle. LaValle, that's off the heel of his foot. That helped out the Patriots, actually. Chris Hart over there. Ball bouncing around. Decos steps up, puts it into the middle. Saskavich being sent in by Welch. And the Patriots, I believe, kicked the ball out of bounds, and we've got a corner kick coming up. Stickles comes out of the net, gets punches it out, and with the help of his teammates, they're able to clear it. Jarvis moving it up quickly. Ryan Leduc right on his heels. Leduc doing a nice job staying with Jarvis. And Leduc stops the first attempt. Jarvis does get the second attempt over there, but Jeremy Scott is able to pick that ball up. Scott's punt all the way to Welch. Welch, a nice job of trapping the ball down to keep it under control. He moves down the left side of the field. He steps around Deeroff. His cross into the middle. It's past LaValle. Brian Trombley in a foot race with Scott Benware. Call goes against Trombley. It'll be a Patriot free kick in their own end. Last time these two teams, during the regular season, Patriots beat the Bobcats 2-0. That first game was at NAC, and then they played to a 1-1 tie just last week at AuSable Valley. And both times they played, the Bobcats field and the Patriots fields are not the size of the field that they are playing on tonight, so there's going to be a lot of room to move around for both teams. And as the result so far has been a sort of high scoring, 2-1. Bobcats on top of the Patriots, and we're just getting near the 9-minute mark. Decos can't get there. Benware puts it in on the Bobcat end. Peterson now with a nice ball. And Blue called for a push. Push Corey Bilo off the ball. It'll be a Bobcat free kick inside their penalty area. Actually outside the penalty area. Top of the 18. Keep moving it back and forth. Burke gets it out of bounds at midfield, and first sub's coming in the game. Hart on the receiving end of the throw-in.